I got into agriculture basically from a large family garden that we had as growing up as a kid, and just enjoyed working in the garden. Also lived next to a farmer who was a beef farmer basically, and I helped them put up hay and harvest oats and wheat and all that, and just got me really interested in agriculture. The position really is about 50% normal extension activities that you think of, education, problem solving, putting on meetings, giving presentations, and the other 50% is applied field research. And so my time during the growing season is really spent here on the station out working in plots, evaluating produce that comes from those plots. Well, the main crops we have in this area are tomatoes, slicing cucumbers, yellow squash, zucchini, and peppers. And I've done variety trials on each of those crops and do them routinely on a regular basis. Nutrition trials on those crops. I've done irrigation trials on those crops. I probably have a different relationship than what a lot of extension educators have, because a lot of my colleagues, that's their full job is their interaction with growers, where my job is half and half. I'm half at the station and half with growers.
He's been a tremendous resource to the growers. He's done some really neat things with trickle irrigation research for vegetables, especially in this area where we have really light sandy soils. The timing of how long you want to irrigate something before you're leaching out your nutrients. Ron's done a lot of research on that. And this area has been very important. In other areas in Michigan too that have sandy soils. We think we've got a pretty good method of irrigating now and fertigating. We put fertilizer in with the water, and we're holding those nutrients in the root zone and keeping our plants more viable and productive.
Some of the things that Ron has done that's impacted our farm is he's allowed us to be better managers of our environment, mainly when it comes to water. With the irrigation program that Ron monitors here, along with some other growers in Southwest Michigan, we have been able to reduce the amount of water that we use, whether it's overhead or trickle, on some of our fields, which has allowed us to save money and also save water. But it's also made sure that we don't push the nutrients that's in the soil too deep, so the roots can't get them. So Ron's done a lot of work and a lot of help with us to try to keep the water and the nutrients in the root zone, and that has been a good thing for us.
I have a couple roles that I do with the Great Lakes Expo. One obviously is the vegetable side of things, where I've put together usually the tomato, pepper, eggplant session every year. I have worked on the irrigation section in the past and other areas in the past, but also one of the things I work on pretty heavily with my colleagues, Bob Tritton, who's since retired, was the farm market.
The Farm Market Expo is a giant portion of that expo. Ron has been there since the beginning for that. He has turned that over. Whatever I do with the expo, he's already set the groundwork for the farm market portion, and it's perfect. I mean, it runs, he does it every year, and he's got some people who help him, and without him, we wouldn't be where we're at with that part of the expo. It's just so important to provide that service to the growers who have on-farm markets and sell their product that way, to help teach them new methods and what's going on in the industry, the farm market industry.
He is someone that is easy to talk to. He's someone that gets the job done. He's someone that usually doesn't take no for an answer. Or if there's a no, he tries to figure out a maybe and then figures out a way to get it done. He's willing to help someone that's got a half an acre of vegetables or 200 acres of vegetables. He works with people of all shapes and all sizes, and he just knows what we need, and he tends to get that done.
It puts me into the company of a lot of what I see as giants really in the industry that has helped this industry. And that's kind of, I don't look at myself necessarily as a giant, but I look at myself really as an advocate, not just for vegetables, but for all of agriculture in the state of Michigan and the U.S. period. Agriculture is in some hard times right now. And you look at it, it really shouldn't be, because to me, farmers are the rock stars that we have.